I'm seeing it move, so that means it's recording my voice, so that's great. Um, so I'm going to do a recap of last session, but I'm going to do it quickly because there's no point in spending any more time on this longer than we already have. The party arrived to Team B, or yes, Party A arrived to Team B. Onto floor 5. Had some shenanigans of dealing with small feral creatures that replicated every time they made a successful attack, making it quite annoying for one of the party members who would rather burn down the entire building when distinctly told they could not burn down the building because the occupant householder still lived. That was until after about an hour when another player came in and killed that person for something they had to do in the background, and as a result ended up causing the entire house to burn down to get as much kills as possible. A kill count of up to 100 was done by one player. One person was framed for the crime of what happened, and we retired with the party seeing a ginormous creature manifest out of the sky after some weird light show with the moons happened. One player was shushed as they went to go turn in their thing and was told to meet up with someone at the Assassin's Guild later. Afterwards, everyone turned in for the night, and we will pick up the next day. Starting off, y'all got the effects of a long rest, and if y'all want to, y'all don't have to, go into what a morning routine would look like for your character. If not, we will just continue on.
I actually not thought of Ryav's morning routine, but it's probably fairly mundane.
Fair enough.
Just simple wake up, a little bit of taking care of hygiene issues, getting dressed, having a snack, and then meeting with the group.
All right. I do remember we did go over this. That is my bad. We're where we left off. The party split up to go and handle the 2 remaining quests that Solus has. Lune went into the basement and dealt with some small, bless you, shadow mite-looking creatures. While Ryov and Solus are making their way out of the town by the west side, heading for the woods, tracking down some small dinosaur-appearing like creatures. So I do apologize for that. I just remembered. So I will go ahead and set the scene, and I think I have a map for this. I do. So as y'all make or eventually come, or as the city in the background begins to fade away, y'all come up to a forest that is split on both sides. Further up down the path leads to a giant oak tree, and you see a pack of 5 bipedal reptilian creatures just running around, as if they are playing with each other from this distance, though the smell of blood is very potent as y'all approach. For reference, here is the creature again.
Mm.
Apologies, I'm having an issue grabbing it, so I'm just going to reply from my old message. Today is an interesting day. Nothing is going to plan. Okay. So yeah, it's not letting me reply for some reason.
There, I helped.
Thank you, Riyab. I appreciate it. Technology is hating me today.
Technology always hates you.
Yes. I don't know why I have to be reminded of this all the time, but such is the case. But yes, y'all see 5 creatures seemingly running around, tackling each other and biting at each other's face. They have not seemed to have noticed you yet. How would y'all like to do this, and what would y'all like to do?
I'm gonna follow the lead of the person that I'm traveling with, because they probably have an idea, like some kind of strategy.
So there's 5 of them, you said, correct?
Yes, you do see 5 of them seemingly running around, tackling each other.
Okay. I'm gonna stand behind Riyab, and I'm just gonna use my wand of magic missile to attack one of the creatures.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So that's going to be an auto hit because of how magic missile works. Do roll damage.
And yeah, just to be clear, I'm in my stance and I have my keen scimitar out.
Okay. Weapons drawn, and the one goes off as it's what, 3 darts, or is it 4?
So it's 3, and it's gonna be 12 damage total.
12 damage. All right. You hitting multiple targets or just one?
Just one.
Okay. All right. As you launch off, 3 spiraling magic darts go flying and collide into the side of one of these creatures as it's about to jump at another one. It does make enough force to make it fall over and roll, but it does get up, and all of them stop what they're doing. Every single one of them looks at you and growls. Roll initiative.
Initiative time. 14. Did not roll very well.
All right, and Rio?
It is +4. Okay, so roll. 10.
All right. Okay. So they will be moving first. All right. So they are currently 20 feet away from you. At least the closest one is.
Okay.
So the pack is going to run up to y'all and attempt to surround. And they are going to go for their attacks. So, 3 are going to attack Riov, 2 are going to attack Solus. So, Riov, that is an 18.
18 is a hit.
Okay. That is an 8.
That is a miss.
And that is a 12.
That is also a miss.
Okay. As for damage, you will be taking 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And Solus, that is a natural 20.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Sure it is.
No.
Sure it is.
That is a 5, so it does not confirm. And that is a 14.
Yep.
I assume only the 20 hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
20 hits.
Okay.
Barely.
As this one will deal 5 points of slashing damage, as they, every single one of them, taking turns in a pack tactic, jump and attempt to claw at you with their feet. Only 2 of them are able to make contact with you, as that will be the end of their turn. They are 5 feet away and surrounding. The only way, or the only space behind you is Solus with behind you.
Okay.
So, Solus, it is your turn.
Are any of them grouped up close enough to each other?
Yes, but Riyov is in front of you. You have 2 on both sides of you, and then you have 2
Yeah,
next
I
to
don't-
them and 1
yeah,
in front
I
of
don't-
Riyov.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna throw this apple that Lune gave to me at the bunched up group of them.
Okay. Can you remind me what the apple was called?
It's the evocation one.
Evocation. Okay.
It's the red one.
Okay. Can you give me a strength check or throw? Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely sure. A 19.
19. So I need. Are you just aiming for the one in front of Riyov, or are you just throwing it up and hoping for the best where it lands?
When I worded my word up, I'm throwing it at a bunched up group of them. What part was that miscommunicated to you?
I'm asking because, again, they're like adjacent to you. So, for the sake of this roll, because I would need you and Riyov to make a reflex.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll do it.
Okay. And
Yeah, I rolled low.
okay. What is your
There's one for Solus.
what is your save DC, Solus?
My save DC is a +6. Oh, for mine, sorry, it's a 19. Sorry, for my spell save DC is 19.
Okay. So, and you got a what?
For my reflex save, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. As you toss this apple up in the air, it begins to glow a soft red. And as it comes crashing down, you take a tuck and roll. The dinosaurs also see it go up and will also jump out of the way as this apple comes down, and when it hits the ground, explodes in a ball of fire. So that is going to be not a lot. 9 points of fire damage, and for those who made the save, halved. So 5.
Okay.
They look, well, the first one that got shot the most looks a bit worse for wear compared to the others, but other than that, they are okay. With that, is there anything you'd like to use your swift action for? Potentially a move action?
No.
Okay. Moving on to Riyov.
I'd like to mountain hammer the injured one, the one that is most injured.
All right, that one is currently in front of you.
Sounds good.
So that is. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I'm rolling like dog shit today. I got a 10.
Okay. That is not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Unless that is a touch.
No.
So, as you go and attempt to do this maneuver, it is able to avoid the attack as your scimitar hits the ground, but you're able to brace back into another fighting stance. Any swift or move actions you'd like to make?
I'm gonna pull out one of the healing salves that I have.
Okay. Go ahead and use or roll it.
This is a basic healing salve, which I believe is a D8 plus 1. Oh boy! Fuck that fireball.
You heal back the full damage.
Yeah, I healed up the fireball damage. So I'm fine.
Okay. As you do rub it onto the burn you received from the fire, the burning sensation goes away and begins to become soothing. Back up to the dinosaurs. They are going to go for another attack. That is a 17 on Riov for 1.
That hit.
That is a 12.
That's a miss.
And that is a 9.
That is also a miss.
Okay. You will take 10 points of slashing damage. And Solus, that is a 22 to hit and a 15. So 22 is the only one that hits, making that 7 points of slashing damage. With that is going to be the end of their turn as well. Back up to Solus. It is your turn.
Yeah. I guess I'll rank a fucking. I'll grab a potion and drink a potion of pure life.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a healing, which I believe is a D8.
Yes, sir.
Well, D8 plus 1 for Cure Light.
That'll be 7.
Okay. That is your swift action. What would you like to do for your main action?
I would like. I will cast Burning Hands. So it's a 50-foot cone. Can I hit 2 of them with my burn? Can I get 2 of them in that range of that 50-foot cone?
Yes, you can either get the 2 on your left or the 2 on your right, as you will turn at an angle enough to not hit Riov.
Yeah, I'll do the 2 on my left.
Okay. That is a reflex save on them.
Yes, sir.
That is a 12. And that is a natural
fail.
1.
And that also failed.
Alright, lower your damage.
Sir. That'll be 11 points of fire damage, sir.
Okay. So the two on your left are looking pretty bad for wear, with these with burns going over their chest and face, similar to the other one, about the same equal level of pain. With that, Riov, it is now your turn. You got the one in front of you, and the two on your left are looking to be a bit worse for wear than the two on your right.
Okay, I'm gonna do a steel wind strike, which I'm gonna hit the one that I have been attacking, and I'm going to hit one of the ones that just got burning hands as the two attacks. So the first one threatens a critical, so I have to confirm that before I roll the second one. Does a 14 hit them?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, so I do not confirm the crit.
Yeah.
And here's the attack on the other one. Oop, forgot to roll. That also threatens a critical.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
No, unfortunately. Bless you.
Okay. That's 7 on the first one.
Bless you. Okay.
And 2 on the second.
All right. So they are, or the two you just hit are bleeding, pretty hard. As you slice into them in a wide strike, managing to hit both of them. Swift or move?
No, that's well. So healing salves have 3 uses each, so I'm going to use the other one of, like, I'm going to use the second use of it. I might as well.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
If you looked it up. Dude. 5.
All right, you heal back 5. With that, it's going to be back to their turn, and the one in front of you is going to roar and like growl as if it's trying to communicate with them, and it is not going to attack as the other 4 are going to. So 2 are attacking Solus, as it will be doing a full attack. So starting off a 17. Okay. And that is an 18 to hit for the first 2.
Misses.
Okay. For the first, as they are clawing at you, that is going to be 12 points and 11 for the first attack.
Yeah, misses.
Yeah, that was damage. For the second part of this attack, that is a 12. And that is a 14. I imagine those don't hit.
Yeah, none of those hit.
Okay. Moving on to Solus. So for the claws, that is not going to hit because that is a 3. And that is a 21.
Who is that attacking on?
These 2 are attacking Solus.
21 meets.
Okay. That is going to be 6 points of damage for slashing. As they attempt to claw at you with their 4 claws, that is a 12. And that is a 14. Which do not hit. That will be the end of their turn. Solus.
Salt just do what he always does, and he's just gonna burning hands the 2 ER did previously.
All right. They're going to make a dex save or reflex. And that... Sorry. They are not going to make it. Because that is an 11, and that is a 15.
Ready?
So go ahead and roll your damage.
13 points of fire damage, sir.
Alright, 13 points of damage on the first one. That'll put it down as the 2 on the left drop.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, just remains the 1 on the front and the 2 on the right.
I do have a swift action, so I'm gonna use my last Cure Light Wounds potion.
Alright, as you chug it, go ahead and roll.
That'll be 8 points, thank goodness. I am not looking too hot, if I'm being honest.
Alright.
But I know I am.
Alright, Riov. It is your turn. Only 3 remain.
I'd like to I'm gonna make a basic attack to recharge my maneuvers on the one that is in front of me.
Okay, hold a hit.
I miss.
What'd you get?
I got a 12.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to step. I'm gonna do a 5-foot step, and as part of that and the move action, I'm going to push Solus back away from the dinosaurs, forcing them to have to move in order to go after him.
Okay.
As long as he accepts this.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Are you going to accept being pushed as you see Riov take a side step with a spider leg go to shove you?
Sure, yeah, why not?
Alright. As you are pushed back 5 feet. Alright. Moving on to them. The leader is going to do a look at Riov. Riov, how are you doing on HP?
Pretty good. I'm fairly tanky.
Alright. Seeing that you are doing pretty well right now, and based on the action of your movement to get Solus away from them, it's going to chirp and growl again as the other 2 that were on your right are going to move over to Solus. And
Does that provoke an opportunity attack?
it will provoke an opportunity attack on 1.
I actually have combat reflexes, so I can make as many op attacks as I have Dex mod, if that changes anything.
That does, actually. Go ahead.
First attack, also a 12. It's a miss.
Yep.
And then the second attack is a 14.
That's not going to hit.
My sword just keeps bouncing off of these guys' armor.
Yeah.
I'm not finding purchase on their scales.
Their scales seem to be pretty hardened onto the top. As your sword bounces off. Solus, they're going to attempt to attack you.
I'm fucking trying to kill these things, man. I'm sorry.
So, first, that is... That is a 20 to hit. Dirty.
Misses.
Okay. And that is a natural 20.
Real convenient, DM, but sure, yeah, hits.
I know. And that is a 7 on a confirm, so that's not going to do anything. For damage, you will be taking 9 points of slashing damage.
That was basically everything I just healed. Incredible.
As they jump and attempt to stab at you. You do dodge out of one, but the other one is able to quickly get its talons into you and do a pretty deep gash. That is going to be the end of their turn. Solus, you have a clean shot on what would be 3 of them if you did another burning hands.
I'm glad you already knew, brother. I'm glad you already knew.
Pyromaniac over
Yeah, I'm a burning hand. Yeah.
here. All right. So we got, for the first one, that was the one that attacked you and actually got the hit off. That is a 12. That is a 16.
It's a 19 spell save.
Well, none of them make it, as all of them get hit.
That they'll all be taking 12 points of fire damage, sir.
All right. The one that seems to be the leader of the pack is on death's door, and the other 2 seem to be doing worse for wear.
Okay.
All right. That'll be the end of your turn, I assume. Moving on to Riyadh.
I would like to 5-foot step to set up flanking on one of them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna steal wind strike and try and hit 2 of them.
All right. You'll be getting advantage on the one that made that or did hit Solus, which would be the one on his left.
Okay. That is a 25 to hit that one.
That hits.
So 11 plus 2. Does a 26 confirm a critical hit?
Yes.
6 plus 2. Well, it's a d6. This actually. Yeah. He takes 4 damage, and then my attack and my damage go up by 1. God, I love that fucking stance. I'll do it like this. And then against the second guy, 23, which threatens critical.
Okay.
24 confirms, so we get this little lovely thing. He takes 15.
All right. So now 2 are at death's door, the pack leader and the one on the left that you had advantage on, and the other one looks to be worse, or still worse from where.
And now I have a fuck massive amount of pluses to hit.
All right. Okay. So back up to them. The pack leader is going to assess. And he seems pretty confident with his decision here. And chirps at them again. The pack leader is going to attempt to attack you, Riyadh.
Okay.
That is great. That is a 10.
That's a miss.
Yep. And the 2 are going to attempt to attack Solus. That is a 15. And then that is a 20.
Misses. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you would have said natural 20 again, I would fly down to New York and beat the shit out of you. You would have said that again. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man, this dice is really hot today, I guess. But I mean, if you really do not.
No, I'm
believe
just
me,
fucking. I'm just fucking with. I'm fucking with you.
I know.
You're good.
But as they
I
attempt,
can kick the box around.
as they attempt to stab and slash and bite at you, y'all are able to avoid. As it seems, they are now getting more reckless with their strikes. Solus, it is now your turn.
How many of them are left?
3. 2 on death's door, 1 looking worse for wear. The worse for wear one is the smallest of the group, or of the pack.
Can I get the 2 weaker ones in one use? So if I use Burning Hands and a 50-foot cone.
I think you can hit all 3 of them and still be fine.
Yes, and a
Are they?
15-foot cone, they have not moved.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Then I'm just gonna Burning Hands again because I have a problem. I have an addiction.
Okay. So that is a 16 on the leader, a 16 on the other worst or death's door, and that is a 22 on the pygmy.
Oh, whichever one didn't get above a 19.
All right, the pygmy
So, like-
survives.
I mean, maybe it's 12 damage total, so it only takes 6 points of damage.
As the pack leader and the other one both burn to a crisp and fall over, the pygmy is at death's door, and as such,
Okay.
doesn't have the means to do anything yet. Riov, it is your turn. This thing is severely burned and shaking as it looks over
I'm
at
gonna-
the remnants of its pack.
On a 5-foot step to get flanking if possible.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna I'm gonna mountain hammer strike it.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, that threatens a crit.
Okay.
This is lovely. I love this stance. Get +4 to confirm. Yeah, that confirms.
Okay.
Goodbye, buddy.
How do you want to do this? Because I'm pretty sure you can do more than 6 damage. As
Yeah,
a
I'm starting at 3d6 +1, and then it's multiplied by 2, and then I get +2 on top of it. So yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, this thing is looking at you in pure fear and terror as you approach, raising your sword.
So I have a scimitar, and I 5-foot step beside it, and I imagine it's doing like the side stance, so it can keep an eye on Solus and I.
Yes.
Like it keeps looking back and forth.
Yes.
When its eye drifts towards Solus, there's like a flash as my scimitar catches the light, and before it can snap its head around to see what I did, its head just slowly slides off of its neck and falls on the ground. Because
All right. As the creature body stands for a couple seconds, looks back and forth before falling over, the head relaxes as the creature passes. The paper representing this quest burns away, signaling that the quest has been complete.
I'm going to immediately apply the last use of this healing salve to Solus.
Yeah, he's not looking too hot, not gonna lie.
As you rub off some, and just kind of rub it on Solus, go ahead and roll.
All right. Do you want to roll or shall I?
You can
I
roll.
think-
roll.
Okay.
I shouldn't have said that. I just rolled an 8. Shit.
Yeah, well, and my dice have been so lovely today. Yeah, I rolled an 8 too. You get 9.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You heal 9 points as the wounds begin to close.
What do you mean the spider is rubbing off my brother?
Jasmine starts to play.
Can I do have a dagger. I don't have the skill in it, but can I start like trying to butcher these fucking bees? Their hide and shit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll survival.
Oh, shit.
They didn't fade away, so we get to eat some of these fucking delicious these dino nuggies.
That would be an 18, sir.
Okay, tell me, what are you harvesting? Like, what are you trying to get? Meat, scales?
Pretty much everything I can. So like, the scales, the hides if I can, and like, obviously there's the meat there. So like, I'm trying to get mostly the actual hides and scales.
Get me the teeth.
And the
Alright.
teeth.
Dino nuggies, dino nuggies, dino
Pop
nuggies.
out a dagger, flip most of them over and fillet them pretty much, doing your best to get as much of the skin off or scales, as well as in the process you get a good couple pounds of meat, totaling about 15 pounds per chicken dinosaur. So 15
Oh, so
times
that's a
5.
lot of meat.
Yeah, 15 times 5. In total,
Dino needs achieved.
with the scales, in total for all of them, it's about 125 pounds.
Mm.
As these are some thick plated scales. But with that, the only thing that remains is their skeleton and organs.
I want the teeth. The teeth, brother.
With that roll, I'll allow you to go ahead and, if you want to just as a whole break off the jaw or skull, or do you want to actually manually pull out every teeth?
A bag of holding. We can just throw the skulls in the bag. It's fine.
All right, you
Yeah.
in the process skin the head. You take those heads and toss them into the bag of holding. With that, y'all are free to make your way back into town. Doing a quick jump over to Lune, who, in the process of that fight going on, was dealing with this. I'm glad someone was at my front door. Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome.
Lune, as you went your separate ways from the party, as you saw them beginning to make their way out, you follow up on a task you were given, which was to meet the big hat lady at the marketplace. In the process, you're able to, or you do arrive before they do, so this gives you some time to sell off some items you were looking to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, in order from top to bottom.
Yep, I want to say, don't ask me what the magic on the crossbow is. You never told us. You never.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So the silver rings are gonna go for sorry, blinked out there for a second. 75 silver pieces in total.
Okay.
The gold rings with gems are going to be in total 107 gold pieces. The pendants are 25 gold, or sorry, if they are made of gold, 25 gold pieces each. If silver, which 2 of those were, it's going to be 25 silver. The crossbow is going for 100 gold pieces even, and the marble statue or statuette is 200 gold pieces.
I know the statuette's probably the magic of someone's a horse. I just don't think we need it.
Fair.
I don't.
All right. But
Every time I've had a figurine of wondrous power before and have had to use it, it's almost always in service of getting out of getting wrecked by some kind of trap.
There's one that's really good because it's a combat only figurine because this one's like a CR11 knight. It's the only one that's like really useful unless you're like a cavalier specifically. Like
Yeah. I know that the panther figurine is pretty useful for like setting up flanking if you're frequently a rogue who is by themselves. And then the rest of them, I usually just like, there's an area up ahead that I have questions about, and I don't have enough trap finding to deal anything with that. That's a funny looking horse. Charge! And then it runs ahead and gets mauled by a boulder, and it's like, I thought so.
no, that is.
all right.
We're good.
As you wrap up your shopping, you do feel a presence standing right next to you as you turn to look and see the person from that or at the Assassin's Guild. I'm not blanking on her name because I never gave you her name.
You never gave me her name. Also, I have 3 pets following me around because I have a mule that had the cart, I have a bird, and I have a little shadow bug on my shoulder.
Oh, don't forget my dog's still on that cart as well. So.
And the dog. 4 animals following me around.
So the dog is sitting on the cart itself, on the driver say on the left. The mule is pulling the cart. The shadow mite creature is actually not on your person. You do feel it as if it's crawling on your body, as it is in your shadow. And
Beautiful.
the bird is currently not visible, but it is on your shoulder.
I have an army of creatures. They're not very useful for combat, but it's an army of creatures.
But she does smile to you and say, "Hi, glad to see you are here, doing a bit of shopping. Good. Are you ready to go?"
Yeah.
Great. As y'all will begin walking off, and speaking in Thieves' Cant so that no one is listening in. So, I wanted to once again congratulate you on completing your task. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
No, not at all.
Well, good. It's always good to have or someone who has a knack for this kind of thing. We're just gonna take a little or go for a little walk. I just want to show you some things that may be of help to you, and then I will set you up on your first task. I hope everything works out for you as it should, and if I do not see you the next few days, don't forget to write. Don't actually. I'm not gonna read any mail.
Getting conflicting messages here, but okay.
But as y'all begin walking, you realize you were walking into the upper class district, and as the conversation comes to a stop, you are once again outside of the house that you have burnt down, and you see that it is no longer burnt down.
Oh, weird.
She continues walking in, and you do once again see the lady that you decapitated standing at the front of the house. She does wave at you.
Hey, I waved back. I was told I completed my mission, so clearly nothing's wrong here.
It's nothing to lose your head over.
As you do approach, she does give a courtly bow and introduces herself. So, hi. You may call me Beatrice. I am surprised that you managed, or how you chose to do the task. The knockout gas was a very interesting touch. Wasn't expecting that. Wanted to just say no hard feelings. I am one of the many proprietors who are subject to this in exchange for kind donations and a couple things in my own. Also, if any form of question may be had, she removes her head.
Huh. That's vaguely horrifying.
Well, yes. As she puts her head back on, helps to be a Doulahan. Anyways, about burning my house down. What was that about?
Was it me? I'm not lying.
Okay. Well, remember that subtlety is one of the biggest things about this kind of line of work. Only do such a task again if it requires grander attention away from you. Luckily, everything is under a form of warranty, and things that were taken can just be replaced.
You know?
But with that,
Good for you.
thanks. But with that, if there is anything you're currently looking for, do feel free to reach out and we can see about getting some info done and potentially if you require an item tracked down. But if not, feel free to take your own leave.
I mean, I'll just go. Yeah.
Alright. With that, she will walk into her house. As you and the big hat girl will continue walking. So tell me, is there any goal in mind you're trying to get out of this? Just any particular reason? Everyone's got their own.
You'll have to be more specific. Out of what? Making it to the top? Joining the guild?
Joining the guild. I want to ensure that you're not causing any form of harm to any members here.
I do it for the love of the game.
Love the game.
So, if I'm getting paid for it, and they're targets that are going to die anyway, then what's the harm?
Fair enough. I like that. Makes business a lot easier. Well, there isn't much else we have to do. We just have to stop by a couple more places, and then again your contract. But as she takes you around the city itself, she shows you a symbol that is specific for the Assassin's Guild to show or reference a safe house. I can send you that symbol after session.
Sure.
Yeah. Here, you are told that you cannot bring anyone that is from outside the guild in or to the general area. Doing so, if they're following you, they'll be treated as tails and be dealt with.
Understandable.
Besides that, she goes over the rules again for the any form of assassination tasks. You are free to, or you must at least take some form of notoriety related to the character to ensure that confirm that you killed them. And you are free to take at least one thing from their hold. Everything else will be taken at a later time and can be divvied up at the guild or any safe house.
All right.
This is
one item.
Yes. This
Yeah.
is seen as a separate thing on top of the payment you will receive at the end for turning in the quest. And the sanctity of the mission is of the utmost priority. So, if that means you have to die in the process of getting that quest done, it sucks, but they would prefer you get it done. Unless stated otherwise, if you prove yourself to be not worth throwing away, they would prefer you or pass it on to someone else and ensure your own safety.
My specialty. Make people die in my place.
Yes. But with that, she is going to hand you a quest, or a slip of paper. And she is then going to lower her head and say, well, thank you for walking with me today. It was nice to have someone to just chat to. This is in common. Chat about and catch up with, as I don't get this very often outside of my studies. I will see you again on the 10th floor. You have a great day, as she will walk away and seemingly fade away.
No, this went better than I thought. Luna was fully expecting this, that she was going to try to kill me or something.
Yeah.
Do you open the paper?
I mean, yeah.
As you
The bomb!
As you open it, a gun pops out.
Okay.
So, the text
Is that
is...
JoJo's reference?
Yes, but the text itself looks to be a reference or a recipe for a slice of cake, for cake, specifically a lemon bundt cake. in Thieves' Cant, specifically also for the Assassins Guild, it states your target is a old woman on the 6th floor, the floor boss. Great.
Motherfuck.
What the hell, man? If there are, it does say at the bottom, if there are any complications with this quest, you feel free to contact your representative, being the familiar you chose or you were granted. We will try to get to you as soon as we can. Know that you are not the only person possibly reaching us at this time. Thank you and have a good one. That fine
I was told to not attack the old lady on that floor. Now I have conflicting. No.
The bird does manifest on your shoulder and looks at you, cocking its head to the left, in case you do want to make a call. Otherwise, it will fade away again.
Yeah, it delivers letters. Yeah.
Think of it as a medium for ascending.
All right. Yep. I'll do ascending.
All right. You have 3 choices of who to contact. Free knowledge. It will be either the person who just gave you this paper, the leader of the guild, the jester, or the third contact, which you get the feeling is a lot stronger than you. That being the patron.
Now it's gonna be the jester.
All right.
I gotta piece out my words for sending.
Yep. You do feel a connection form, and in the hollow sockets of the bird's eyes, you can see that room you were in after you completed the quest. Staring up, seemingly from a small statuette, you see the jester kind of looking down at you.
15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. Okay. This works for the sending. We're going to keep it simple. The patron has told me not to attack this old lady, and now I have a contract to do so. What do I do?
There is a brief silence as you get a response. When were you told this, and when were you given this quest?
I was given the quest just now. I was told to do this I was told not to on floor 3 when I traded for advice.
Consider the contract void. We'll get you a new one on floor 6.
Of course.
Compensation as the quest, or you feel the connection sever, and you feel your coin purse increase in weight.
Beautiful.
In your coin purse, you find a small statue of a golden cat. It is worth 300 gold pieces.
I really thought you were going to tell me that the marble horse was back. I was going to be like, God damn it.
It was like, what just happened was like, Dad told you to do something, but then you're like, Mom said I shouldn't do that, and Dad was like, abort, fucking stop.
I was going to say, Mom has a nuke and said no.
Shit, my bad. But yeah, with that, as you begin making your way back, you all reconvene around the same time. Is there anything else? With this, the quest is completed. You do see on the papers themselves that remains, as the ink itself is what burned away. Quest timer ends tomorrow.
I mean, we finished all the quests, so I'm going to take that as you get your rewards tomorrow.
Yes.
Brother, I have something I think you might like. and I'm gonna point
Oh?
at Riab, who has all the shit in her bag. Be like, "Can I have the skulls real quick, please, Riab?"
I'll reach in. It's a shame that Mary is not here because I might have to ask if, for clarity's sake, if there are additional skulls in the bag from way back when.
I can
But-
tell you no.
Anyways, okay, I pull out some dino skulls.
We also have what Riab has called Dino Nuggets. I do not know what that is, but it sounds delicious. But that's not what's important. I figured you might
Okay.
like meat of these creatures.
You know, I got something interesting too while I was selling my stuff. I don't know if I want to sell it or what, but I got this, and I just pulled a golden cat statue. Like, I don't really know who to sell it to.
It is an actual, like a pretty small, about at least 4 inches tall golden statue cat.
Ooh. That would go.
And then we should probably go. My voice gets a little quieter. Shopping soon. I'm carrying a lot of liquid fund that we can use.
Yeah. Sweet, yeah.
Alrighty. If my cousin was around, she might like the cat statue.
I also like the cat statue. It's a nice.
You have a cousin. You have a cousin.
Yeah. Well, she's not directly related. She's. I describe Maria, the cat person.
Oh, auntie.
Oh, you like-
Of course.
Yeah, Auntie. You're related to Auntie? Wait, does that mean you're
Alright.
also our aunt? Wait.
Hold on, how does that work? Yeah, I sit down and I think about this. So if she's my cousin and you're her nephews, what is?
You're either Auntie or Mother. That's how that works.
You're either our mother or our aunt. Pick your poison.
One out of character, one is way worse than the other.
One is way worse than the other.
Mom?
I don't think you want to be our mother.
You do not want this problem of adopting 2 literal chaos gremlins.
I feel like that also
Oh.
caused you to raise questions, as I don't think you recall
So
having kids.
I would either be your aunt as well, your cousin once removed, or a parent. But I'm not ready to be a parent, so we're not doing that.
Cousin! Sola suddenly says, deciding for you what you are now called to them.
Yay, family!
I was gonna look at Solus and look at Rehab and just go big sister, but fair enough.
Oh, cousin. Cousin once removed.
Cousin once removed.
Nico, let's go bowling with our auntie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, if Auntie wants to buy the golden cat statue, I mean, if you can find them.
I shrug.
I mean, they can't be too far, right? If they enter the tower with you.
That's fair.
As y'all,
I think about the fact that Uncle Rios was around and how fast we blitzed through the floors.
Wait, you
And,
said. Wait, are we about to be assaulted by a? Wait.
so as y'all were having this walk and talk, it seems as if the tower itself was listening in as y'all pass the tavern y'all were staying at, and you see a familiar face. Solus and Lune, you see the cat person who paid you to go and acquire, we're looking at buying some alcohol, paid you to get a bag of holding.
I
Real,
would say
you find your cousin.
Yeah,
they paid for awfully acquired bags of holding.
it is our aunt.
Yeah.
Good thing. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm
Auntie.
gonna walk up to her.
Oh, boys, I see you're doing well.
You didn't tell me that we had more cousins.
I adopted them like Rios adopted us. Good to see you're well too.
I nod.
I will state the ground beneath y'all does pulse softly as if the tower is considering something. But with that, y'all are free to.
Did you say the force throbbing beneath us? You freak.
I said pulsing, but sure, if you want to say throbbing.
It means the same thing. One just sounds worse than the other.
Yeah. But yes, yeah, y'all are free to do as y'all want for now. If y'all like to take care of anything in this town, or if y'all would like to explore outside or potentially try to go to the next floor, you can.
I say I just want to get rid of like some of this extra weight that's in the bag of holding. So like some of the meat and scales if we don't need them, and then just have the teeth for Lune, and then sell the bones.
I think there is more coin weight in my bag of holding than other items.
Looking at Rhea, I'm gonna pull out the dino meat and be like, look, we've got the components for dino nugget.
That's wonderful.
You see them holding under like a thick rag, or like wrapped in a thick rag. You can tell looks to be very gamey, thick meat from either a very large chicken or some form of reptile.
I mean, if I can get access to a kitchen, I can cook you all a fine meal with that. Or some campfire cooking.
Unlimited dino nuggies. We have so much of it. We need a bag of preservation so we can preserve all of the dino nuggies.
Oh, that's what we need? All right. Hold on. I know some people.
Yes.
So, we're about to have, hold on.
Well, a bag of preservation might be hard. A chest of preservation we could probably swing.
I want 75 pounds of dino nuggies on the double.
I have to check the fucking carry capacity of a chest of preserving.
And then afterwards, we need to get all the dipping sauces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you could just...
We are on a quest.
This has become.
This is now the quest for. We need tater tots. Holy shit.
Yeah.
These are all
We
things
need
I
tater
can
tots.
generally cook, although not tater tots. I can make good potato cakes.
Potato cake
Obviously, I'm changing my my tower wish to be to wish for the perfect sauce for dino nuggies. Perfect dipping sauce.
Okay.
My wish is going to be unlimited, perfectly cooked dino nuggies and tater tots at my beckon. So that way me and Rhea can work together to have unlimited dipping sauce, dino nuggies, and tater tots. It's going to be incredible.
This is now canon. This is a thing that can and probably will happen during this movie.
Oh man, and then we get someone to wish for unlimited soft drinks of whatever flavor.
Okay. The preserving item holds a cubic foot. Because it's a jar of preserving in 3.5. Or 2 gallons if it's liquid.
Hey, GM, but like, what if you were cool and like had just a bag of preservation instead? So we can hold 75 pounds of
I mean, if you're looking for a custom item like that, I might be able to talk to the mage I'm going to be seeing later. But I can't promise it won't be. I can't promise it'll be free.
Because then we can, instead of calling it a bag of preservation, we can call it the bag of dino nuggets.
Well, y'all are standing.
What? While they talk, I'm walking us towards one of my special shops.
Mind you, Solus is not being quiet about this, so this conversation is being held at a fairly audible level about a whole lot of nothing.
There's a couple people confused as they were hearing it. Others are choosing to ignore after they heard something about dino and nuggies. Because when their perception, dinosaur, not something you would want to eat.
It is
Not saying-
carnivorous meat, I'm guessing. Looking at
Not
it.
something you turn into a nugget either. It'd be a tough beat.
Yeah.
No, that's something you'd smoke or let stew
Okay.
for a few days.
Okay. 75 pounds of dino meatballs, and we can have meatball subs. Okay.
You can do.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean,
You can
yes, we could. I can probably do that for you.
Dino steak, dino meatballs, dino filet mignon.
Y'all walk into a shop talking about dino filet mignon. Fuck, I can't say it because it's stupid. The shopkeep not even acknowledging what the fuck is going on. He just sees four customers walk in. He can quote smell the gold leaking off of you as he hears Dino Nuggies. Okay.
I would say I wave the other three to kind of look around the store while I talk shop.
Yeah, I'll look around.
All right.
I may as well. I'm probably not buying anything here right now.
All right. With this being
I need healing potions, actually. I really do need healing potions.
well,
That's part of what I'm about to buy. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
okay, sweet.
items you see on the shelf range from weapons. There is 2 magic weapons: a longsword and a great axe. But everything else is at majority masterwork weapons. You find 2 pieces of armor, a half plate and a chest plate. Potions, primarily healing potions, and a couple of elixirs that will boost stats temporarily. And then rations, and then on the other side you find a couple of books. Some are magic, some are not.
Once the others filter away, the peppy smile goes away, and I go to the shopkeep and say, "I've got something good for you." Got something good.
Similar to you in that same vanity, he leans over, very serious. What is it?
I take out the last of the Granny Smiths.
He looks them over. Magic apples. I mean,
Highly potent magic apples.
either you found a dark druid or you stole these. Either way, I'm interested. How much are you looking to try and get for these?
Well, I pulled out one because it's the last poison apple I have. The other ones are that I have that you can see in the bag are different colors.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Misspoke. How much are you looking to get or get for this?
Well, you could pay me in gold, or you could trade me an item you think's actually useful to me. And if you pay a little extra, I'll tell you about where I got it from. But if you don't, I just don't see why that's important.
He will take the apple. Okay, don't want to try to misquote something. Yeah, he'll take the apple and very safely just give it a smell, and doesn't smell any form of poison on it.
Doesn't do anything as long as you don't bite into it.
Okay. Well, I want to, depending on how effective this is, I'm going to have to give it a test run. But on the sake of good faith, I'll go ahead and pay for some information on this, because if I can't find value out of it, I know someone will.
I can tell you how it ran. I already tried one.
How'd it go?
Group of little shadow creatures. Well, I should say I used 2 because they're a little wild. One of them melted all the shadow creatures' bodies and forced them to meld together, and the other started melting them from the inside out.
Oh, okay. Alright.
It seems to be a random effect, but always a strong one.
Fair enough. Okay. So this is the only one you're gonna give me? Or you want to sell?
I mean, I could sell you one of these if you want. I pull out a yellow one. It's the opposite. Always beneficial to the eater. So I kind of toss it up and down.
Alright. So for this Granny Smith, I'll give you... What do you say... 40 silver pieces for it. And the yellow one, since I'm personally wanting that because I want to test it myself, see what I can get out of it, and if it's possible to get multiple uses, I'll do 70 silver.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do 20 for information on how you got it from each.
Can I appraise the apples myself, Caleb?
Go
For
ahead.
price, like based on what I know they do now, because I've tried them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good roll. That's not bad a roll. 19.
It's a magic apple that at most would require a high-ranking druid to make, so and it still takes time to tend and care for it to ensure that the effect remains so. So he's lowballing the fuck out of you right now.
I know he was. I'm checking by how much.
First off, he should be doing at least gold, and
Yeah.
bare minimum should be starting 70, and that's for a low end spell enchanted apple.
Yeah. Tell you what, friend. I know that's not even close to the value of these. But I'm kind. I'm going to try to be. You'll pay me proper value, but you'll pay in items, so you're taking less of a loss. What do you say?
Sure. He leans in. Tell your friends to take from the rack, and I'll tell you when you hit your value. How's that sound?
I nod. I motion to Solus, and I just go. I walk over to Solus, and I go, "You're free to grab until he tells you to stop." As I point to the items on the shelves.
Oh hell.
All right. So starting off with the items, I know that y'all are looking or wanting immediately. Starting with healing potions. Bear starts with moderate, and will go up to at least greater.
What do we really need besides healing potions? I guess is a good question to ask beforehand.
Is there any items that are not armor that would increase my armor class, such as like an amulet of natural armor, ring of deflection, belt or gloves or whatever of dexterity?
You do see a set of for the gloves of dexterity, and you see next to it a amulet of natural armor. They are locked in a case.
I'm gonna point at the gloves of dexterity. That dexterity is super useful for me because it gives me bonuses to attack and to AC.
Trust me, I know it does the same for me.
So he'll point to
It's so
Ryov
good.
and slide his hand to from left to right as if to say that's cut off.
Oh, I'm gonna ask him how much they are. All that separate.
So I'm going to be giving it at a discount, and to be fair, I will allow you and your friends to pick up until I say that is enough, and that I can't just give away on top of anything else, as that alone.
No. What's the price tag on the item?
The item itself is 600 gold pieces.
Done.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
I'll just keep a run.
Okay, so that is the gloves of dexterity. Are you trying to take the amulet as well?
If I can, yeah.
Ryov gets one or the other because I also need both of those items. So which one do you want? Which one?
I want the gloves.
Okay.
All
I need
right.
I need to hit things to do what I need to do.
All right.
I'll check.
That's like the only job that I have.
I'll check. Is there armor that he's selling that's magical?
The 2 armor pieces he has are not magical.
Useless. Okay. Useless. All right. 600 goes dexterity. And how much is the amulet marked at?
It is marked at 450.
And is it a +1?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
That. How many healing potions do you have? Can we just clear them out?
Yeah.
So he has 1 greater, 5 moderate, and 6 basic healing potions. That'll do, I believe, a D6 is the lowest category.
That one, the basics are D8, I believe, and that's light wounds.
Oh yeah, cure light wounds,
Mhm.
cure moderate, and then cure.
Greater is think. Here?
Yeah, he's got 1 cure greater.
I have to find what fucking it's called because I know it's not greater. So that's
Serious
two-
or critical?
Oh, sorry, 1 serious.
You're serious. Okay, which that's the 3d8. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
And that one cures 3d8. Yep.
It's just an extra d8 each. You know.
There's a couple of cure disease or ailment potions, about 4 of those. If you attempt to clear those out, he'll, for the offer for the apples, he'll cut you off at 2. The other 2 you'll have to pay for.
You know what, guys? I'll pay the diff. Just clear them out of potions. They'll all be useful eventually.
Okay.
Mary is still just looking. She hasn't taken anything right now.
All right.
Given the tower's thinking of something.
The tower is thinking of something that's outside of your party, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No.
So, I assume these are the +2 version of the gloves of dexterity because that's the lowest one.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Is there anything?
Yay! I finally have 18 AC.
Is there anything else like eye catching, or is it all just standard?
My auntie wants me to come over. I'll be right back. Okay.
Anything else eye catching? So you see behind him, it is stylized as if it's a sparkling potion. This is a falter or a false view or appearance so that it can be legally sold up front. But it is a potion of poison.
Like the poison spell?
No. It is a poison or a bottle of poison.
I see. It's just marked as a potion.
Yeah.
I kind of motion to it, and thieves can't. What's that?
He'll respond in common, or a potion of dazzling. It's just gonna daze a target or in a wide range. And thieves can't responding as this. This is a. It's not a cockatrice. Remind me, what is a basilisk? That's it. It's basilisk venom.
Basilisk venom. All right.
Mamma mia.
I don't know what that does because basilisk I don't think have poison in D&D. Is it just petrify?
It does dexterity damage.
Ooh.
So it
Does
is,
it?
This one I did not know that. This is for a petrification. It is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I have the basilisk. They don't have poison.
Basically,
That's all
the
that-
condiment or the contents of this potion is the eyes of the basilisk pretty much mixed and brewed together into a liquid form that can either be ingested or poured onto something to cause petrification. If poured onto a petrified target, will reverse the process.
So it can do both.
Yes.
Interesting.
You can make someone rock hard or make someone not rock hard.
You got Viagra and the opposite. Congratulations.
Fucking relaxing. I kind of raised an eyebrow at him. Like, just say how much.
Store price. It's gonna be 2,000 GP, but for you, say a solid 15.
There is also a Basilisk's Breath, which does Constitution damage and affects outsiders who would be immune to poison.
Good to know.
If you need some gold, Souls can give you some as well. If that's necessary.
You do see
No,
a shelf bin, technically, of different kits, ranging from healer kits, climbing kits, so on and so forth.
Okay. I don't think I have a climber's kit. That'd be nice.
The entire bin is just labeled standard market price.
Okay, well, climber's kits are fucking expensive. They're like 80 gold pieces. Alright. Is there any weird kits anyone else needs? Like masterwork or anything?
Nothing comes to mind. No.
Nothing comes to mind? Alright. Then I'll just grab a couple that I need. I have one for locks. I could use one of those. Okay.
All right. As you go ahead and sort through the bin itself, taking the kits you want, setting them up on the counter. Maria, is there anything in particular you are looking for? Taking a look around the shelves. You see most of the items. Is there anything that you're in particularly looking for?
Well, I'll look for some better, like a chef's kit, masterwork chef's kit, chef's tools.
There is one in the bin.
I'll pull them out and get the gold out for that then.
Okay.
As you set aside the gold, he will push the gold back to you.
Oh.
Part of the deal with
Well,
this,
thank you.
or this one, he motions over to Lune. So that is being bought on top of them. If there is anything else you would want on top of this before I reach a cutoff point, you will have to pay.
I think this will be all I want, actually, but thank you.
Okay. Alright. Is this everything? He looks over to Solus, who's still browsing.
Yeah, no, Souls isn't gonna take anything. He's good.
Alright. He'll go through, sort everything away, and then take the gold away from Lune. And with that, the purchase is completed, as the items can be freely added into your bag of holdings, of course. As he will then take the 2 apples and head into the back with the Granny Smith, as you will see him with the yellow one, bring it out front and begin to cut it into first slices and then into chunks.
I mean, his apple now. Whatever.
He pulls out a toothpick, stabs one, and eats it. Well, if there's anything else I can help you with, let me know. If not, have a good one. As you will then see, as he swallows, he bids adieu and smiles. You see one of his teeth turn gold.
Guys, I'm be real. That barely made a dent in how much gold I have.
Bro's loaded.
Well, you
Goddamn.
all are doing better off than me.
Here's a donation.
I mean, we might not be for long. The only time the tower considers something is either when it's going to kill somebody or when it's going to do a team switch or a team add-on.
Yeah.
Something may have happened to your group if it's considering.
What is your group
Okay.
like, by the way?
I have an old man that has to ride on a sled outside of battle as he cannot move faster than 1/4 what I can walk.
I will also state at this point, if any, or before you begin to continue on with the other party member, any thought of this person immediately fades away from your mind.
And then the other one, I can't remember.
And it's at this
Although I
point,
would like to hear what happened to Rios eventually.
the rest of you, as you also will have a similar thing happen, vaguely, a weird blotch appears in your memory any point that involved Rin. As if
Oh.
something is mentally blocking that image out of your head.
So mostly Maria and Riov. Because me and Solus knew her
Yes.
for like less than a day.
Yeah. While you can still hear their voice as they are talking, those who interacted with Rin, any form of weird rambling they had, or them casting spells that were odd or different, seems to just blotch out.
There was some kind of encroachment on the tower from outside, and Uncle Rios made a deal to handle it, and then he wandered off, and there were the sounds of ferocious battle that were happening. I was instructed not to go with him, and I tried to disobey those orders, but it didn't necessarily work.
No, and he wouldn't want you to see him like that. You never got to see him that
Oh.
angry.
Yeah.
I know a bit about the page. Who do you make a deal with?
I shrug and say, "Oh, I don't actually know." One of the gods of
What
the tower.
This would have been
What
on
they-
the 3rd floor, so
What they sound like? Were they like nice and soothing, angry?
It's funny. Out of character, I wasn't near enough to him to know. So Reed just says, "Well, I don't know. I wasn't present for it."
You were present
Holy shit.
when the thing spoke out loud in the shop. When the god spoke. Gods.
If you
Its voice
What?
filled the entire shop we were in.
Yes.
Uh,
As a reminder, its voice was,
Come to the 3rd floor, or meet me on the 3rd floor for a shrine, and
Oh,
prepare
Venom.
for your better.
There was. In that case, let me retcon what I said. It was a voice like two stones grinding together.
Oh.
by
God
that
of
reaction, I'm guessing it wasn't good.
God of slaughter. God.
That fits Uncle Rios.
A
If I
god
wasn't there
that,
to
a god that believes in handling any battle and any issue in any way necessary. He is not a good god, not technically a bad god either. Just a blood. If he made a deal and he hasn't been seen since, he must have asked for a lot.
Well, I saw his form in a cloud, so I'd guess it was a lot.
Oh, he's probably one
From
of
what-
the top.
From what someone said, I can't remember who, he went off to fix something and was most likely dead?
Well, the only way a person can't reunite with their party is if they eject from the tower or they die. And if there was heard shouts of battle, I don't think he got ejected. I don't think. But there's a silver line.
I honestly can't imagine Uncle Rios losing a fight.
No, but if it was to protect others, he would give his very life.
There's a
I know.
silver line. if they made a deal with this god, the god's not going to let them go, just die in quiet. Their soul and body's probably still in the tower.
Well,
Although-
guess.
Where it is now, it could be anywhere. Could be on floor 3. Could be on floor 30. Could be on floor 100.
We'll just have to hope for the best then.
I mean, you always pay people to look into it.
Yeah.
That'll probably be when I have more coin to use. Mary's coin purse does look heavy, but she's definitely hoarding.
I give loans.
I couldn't take loans from family.
I give gifts that you have to pay back. You have to pay back.
That does remind me, I do have another meeting. I have to figure out how to get a hold of him. Said his
Oh.
name, and he still hasn't come calling, so I guess I'll say it again later.
Who you looking for?
I made friends with a very interesting creature who told me to call his name when I got to this floor. I did, and I felt it was heard, but I haven't had a response yet.
Deal with a
Perhaps
creature.
it's because you're close to people who shouldn't interact with it.
I mean, my last all that I've been near, truly, when I first did it, was my 2 party members. And they were there when I initially made this friend.
Deal with someone that no. Oh. We'll be right back. As I take Mary's hand and start to drag them away.
As I get pulled away.
To an alley we go.
Incredible.
Look, I just want to talk to my grass cat again.
Once we're in a secluded alley, I'll be like, go ahead.
All right. As Maria will call out, and let me scroll back up so I don't forget the name, because I will fuck it up otherwise. Beigel.
So as you call this name again, you see a plant begin growing out of the ground beneath you through the cobble. And this plant grows from a small sprout to a large bed of flowers, to a thicker bush, and then eventually a small tree. And out pokes the head of that or a vial from the floor.
Hi, Beigel. I did as you asked and ended up calling you.
Ah, yes, sorry, I was a bit busy.
Understandably, you are a busy entity.
As he puts his claw between his teeth. Yes, the reason I said to call me onto this floor. Where are we?
An alleyway in the town. Is there somewhere specific you'd like me to call you?
I was hoping for outside the town, but I think I can make this work. Does anyone live nearby? Do you think they'll mind a bit of property damage?
I don't think anyone's going to notice.
I can smuggle you out of the town. I can smuggle.
Or that. I move pretty fast as well, so I'd be able to carry this sapling here pretty far.
Okay. Sure, this plant, however, will not live long once disconnected from the ground, so do be quick. As you
Maria will-
the bush.
Maria will, with a shovel, dig up some of the ground underneath of it and take off, heading out of the city.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, while they're doing that, I'm gonna lean over to Solus and be like, "We should try and find a kitchen that we can get access to, so Maria can do some of her fancy cooking."
As once I'm out of the town and in slightly wooded area, I will make sure to replant it quickly.
As you replant it, the plant will grow and the bush will grow wider as he will step through. Just to be clear, you went by yourself, right? Or did anyone follow you? Because I know Solus and Riov didn't.
I mean, I just
Uh,
said bye-bye. No one said anything. So
You were welcome to follow me. Mary would have assumed you would since you drug her off to do this.
no, I was just showing you how to summon creatures. I offered to smuggle it. You just said you'd run. I said okay. I said okay.
All right. Okay. As he will fully step out of it. This is a nice place. I can hold out here for a bit. It'll be a nice little vacation before I have to go back to work, as he will stretch. As thanks for this, pick a fruit or vegetable you want.
Well, tomatoes.
All right. As a total of 30 tomatoes will sprout off of his body, free for you to pick. As you pick them, at least you can feel in your hands 5 of them have magic emanating from it. Once they are picked, he will then state, well, thank you for that. With this gift, I hope you enjoy it. Do be careful with it, and make good use of it as you can. Have a good one.
I certainly will. Thank you.
As you will see him run off deeper into the forest.
And Mary will go back to meet back up with the party.
You return.
With these funky tomatoes.
You have now a total of 30 funky tomatoes. Riov and Solus, any particular place y'all are looking for in general for this kitchen, or do you want to try the tavern you were staying at?
We can start at the tavern because that would be a good spot to like ask around for those kinds of things, even though I really don't like, humanoids.
Alright. As you walk into that tavern, Lune following shortly behind Maria, you do see them walk into the tavern you are staying at, if you wish to keep following them.
Yeah. I'll follow him in.
Alright. So the head barmaid, the head person at the front desk, sees you walk in and waves to you saying, "Hi, welcome in tonight. Today's menu is going to be a beef stew with your choice of soup or salad. And for dessert, we do have a special surprise that the chef has been working on, for which I will not say. Feel free to take a seat wherever you want, and feel free to order, unless there's anything else I can help you with."
I kind of try not to look at all the humanoids around, and then I say,
Where you're standing, there is no other humanoids.
"Oh, excellent. I'm looking for a place where we might be able to do some cooking of our own. We've got some specialty meats that we want to cook up."
Oh. Okay. So we do have, here we do have a large kitchen. We are also very accommodating and understanding that some people prefer cooking their own meals as they're not very trusting of others. So we do have a secondary kitchen that you can use. Though any ingredients you use, you will have to pay for just to compensate. This is us trying to make sure everything is completely stocked there. Other than that, if not here, there's a couple of taverns in the middle and lower district that would allow you, but I'm not sure you want to go there as they're not as accommodating as us. And the last place I can think of cooking your own meal, there is one shop over. if I remember correctly, is on the other side of the city over by the marketplace. But I don't know if they're willing right now, considering what happened last time, where someone was trying to cook a Thunder Rock and nearly burnt down the entire establishment. But if that is something you are interested in with that kitchen, we're just going to ask for a solid 10 gold pieces. This will cover anything you can use in the kitchen, and I will then give you the keys.
Yeah, I'll pony up the 10 gold pieces.
She'll take it and hand you off a set of keys, and it points to her direct right as a door becomes visible and open up. Light turns on automatically. You see a full set kitchen.
Let's go.
All right. So, how are y'all wanting to cook this dinosaur meat?
I think that's up to me.
I think that- Yep.
And you guys
Yeah,
have 75 pounds of this?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 pounds of it. Yeah.
Looking at it, it does have a bit of marbling on the interior.
Well, let's see here. I'll break it up into 3 things. This should help you out. 25 pounds will set up to smoke and dry after seasoning and marinating. We'll stew another one to eat later. It should be pretty good within the next day or so. And then lastly, I can turn the rest into ground and make those meatballs the way you wanted.
Also, let's fucking go.
As Mario will get started, and since there's enough time, Mario will take 20 on each of these with the Masterwork Cook's tools.
All right. As you take
To give 24 to each of these.
Okay. Okay, I see that. As you get to cooking, setting this all up, you will see a couple more as Lune went off to go and grab some seasonings from the cabinet that they would want for stew. If there's anything else y'all would want in particular to go into any of these meals, feel free to just name it and it will be there.
I'll be using some of the regular tomatoes I just got. I'm gonna hold off on those magic ones for a minute.
They are.
I want you to know, in the ingredients, there's a little subsection area with the ingredients for ketchup and panko breadcrumbs.
Oh! Panko breadcrumbs? Let's fucking go!
You open up a cabinet and it's an actual generic brand Panko breadcrumbs. But yes, set everything aside. But with that, and the roll you ended up giving, the meatballs are going to be done first, obviously. Okay, the smell is strong. During the whole cooking process, and even now, the seasonings help at least cover it. But you can smell, it does smell like almost gamey in scent, very bloody.
It's carnivore meat. It's the best I can do when it comes to that.
Who wants to take the first bite?
If none of them are willing, Mario will go ahead. Even with the weakest constitution here.
Oh no, yeah. Fuck it.
I'm perfectly willing to eat. I'm just distracted.
One of you take the bite.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I take a bite. I'm eating it.
We'll also take a ball. Hell yeah.
You stab it with a fork and bite into it. And first, it's a very gamey taste at first. It's hard to chew, even after being grounded up. But as you chew it and swallow, the taste does vastly improve, and every subsequent bite becomes easier to chew through and swallow, as it tastes like a pretty high-priced, authentic meatball.
Mm.
The ketchup.
Yeah, I have a habit of just like very slowly chewing on it. Being as that I'm a fucking arachnid, so like I like to use my saliva and my very weak venom to soften it up.
That does make it easier. But yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10 on flavor and taste, it's an 8.
Ooh,
But
that
as y'all,
beats trail rations.
yeah, as y'all end up finishing off the plate of meatballs, and
Fucking
whatever.
25 pounds of meatballs.
Yeah, these are some pretty thick meatballs. I will say this, y'all will not be hungry until, or this is now, y'all feel fully sated for at least 2 days. This starting is the first day. So 2 days from right now, y'all will start to feel hungry again.
Turned out well then.
But with the beef stew, it smells vastly better so far comparatively.
Dinos.
And the smoking, what type of wood were you aiming to go with? You have a choice of cherry oak, applewood, and
We'll go with the applewood.
fair enough.
Yeah, bacon that motherfucker.
It smells.
Oh hell yeah!
That is the best smelling so far in this entire kitchen. As y'all look over to the door, begin making your way out, there is a crowd of people standing at the door.
Rios was right. Maybe I should go ahead and open a restaurant.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah, no, I have other things to do higher in the tower.
That's true. But you know, thoughts for later.
I mean, if I have to stop on a floor for an elongated period of time, it might not be a bad idea. Mary will probably be sticking with the cooking because someone needs to watch over their stuff there.
As if y'all do choose to leave, you can lock up the door. Any cooking process will be maintained by one of the chefs there.
Oh, perfect.
And the door is locked. No one can get in unless they get approved by buying the kitchen. But seeing as y'all are still doing something in the cooking process, the kitchen is not available.
All right. Both those should be done within the next couple of hours. The stew should be done within a couple of hours and hold for a good day and a half if kept on low heat. To 2 days, maybe 3. Depends on how well I did. And the meat should be done within the next couple of days as well. You all will have some very good dried meats.
Alright. But with that, y'all would be wrapping up the day and returning back to your rooms to go for a long rest. As y'all wake up the next day, there is the horns from a boss being completed on the tower. They do blare. And a wide announcement can be heard throughout the tower. Y'all would recognize the voice as Butler Pip, or Sir Pip.
Hello. Is this thing on? Oh, yep. Okay. Hi, everyone. Just as a preference for those who do not know, this announcement can only be heard by people who are taking up the challenge of the tower. I would like to announce that there is currently a surprise in the works. Right now, y'all are on floor 5. There is now a raid boss available on floor 6. For those who would be wishing to take part in taking it down, the rules are simple. You may everyone is seen as collectively as a team. It's asked that you do not try and sabotage intentionally other party members. The party to get the rewards for killing the creature will be split. between those who deal the final hit, those who dealt the most damage, and the party to find the creature first. This will count as a free floor clear on your choice. It is only good for 3 floors. So, no taking it as would be floor 6, no using it to get past floor 10. You have to use it on either floor 7, 8, or 9. I welcome you to attempting this challenge, or taking the challenge on and surviving. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. As the announcement will end with the following blares of the trumpets.
This is a real DM moment of just him not wanting us to fucking immediately skip floor 6 and go straight to floor 7. This is a real.
No.
Well, I might have
You guys.
business. I have business on floor 6.
It's a real. You guys don't get to fucking just skip floor 6, you bad.
If my business on floor 5 goes through, I have business on floor 6 with a very wonderful person, apparently.
I will state.
Oh,
this
hey,
is-
I also have business on floor 6 with a really awful person.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I will state this is not a forceful requirement. You do not have to take part in the raid. You can do the normal challenges for it, but you will not get a quote floor skip if you do not participate.
I just don't think a fucking floor skip's necessary.
You could be free to think that way.
Prudent.
please. Anyway, but yes, as y'all get up and go about your morning routine, y'all can discuss and talk about whatever y'all may need to.
Dash seems busy today again.
So, just for knowledge, just so we can do it in the background later, Caleb, during the morning, Souls would have looked at his grimoire to see what was going on with it after completing his quest, but we can skip that for now.
Actually, that would handle. So 2 things. Maria, you would get a letter that the blacksmith is available for you to go and meet if you'd like.
Yep.
As for the book, Solace, the book will come alive and will open up. Its eyes will open and it will look at you. So, you completed the quests. Great. Good for you. I wish I could just let this go and honestly just be done, but I must pay you back. Here are your rewards. As the leather, like this leather ball will once again come out of his mouth, and a knife will stab into 2 locations. The first one. This is on the current floor you're on. A reward of a item of great power is located here. This is your reward. You feel free to claim it, regardless of if it's at a. I cannot tell you the details of where it was, but do not worry about having to purchase it. I'd rather you get charged.
Is it defended?
No.
Oh, wonderful.
As he will then, you'll see the globe shift and move on to the next floor. This is floor 6, where your next 2 rewards are. And you see, in short distance of each other, 2 knives stab in. 2 more rewards for completing all 3 quests. Congratulations. With this, you are done. As the ball goes back into its mouth. Congratulations on completing the quests. If you would like to try and get more rewards, feel free to go and push your luck with me.
I have a gambling book. I have the book of gambling.
The book of games.
Incredible. Well, I
The
guess.
book would fuck around and find out.
Yeah, it is a book of fuck around and find out. I guess Solus will kind of go to his brother and kind of show him the map. Like, it seems one of the rewards for completing the quests are available on this floor, brother. They said it's relatively safe, but I would feel better if you would come along with me. But if you cannot, I will see if Riyadh would be able to join you instead. Lunate told Souls to go fuck himself.
Eat shit and die.
He shouldn't die.
Look, there's noise in the background. What was I asked?
Basically, Solus showed you like the map of all the rewards and pointed to the one on the 5th floor to see if you would join him to go get it.
Oh yeah, easily.
Cool. Yeah. Then yeah, Solus would go do that then.
Okay. As y'all meet up and discuss with each other what y'all will be doing,
I have a meeting to go deal with. After I check on cooking. Any of you are welcome to join me. I'm heading to the blacksmith's. That's apparently hard to get a hold of.
I'll look to the my new cousin.
Cousin. Sure.
I will state it will. Well, if y'all would like to regroup over at the blacksmith's location, you can. Otherwise, y'all can split up if you want.
We can meet there. I still have to figure out what Dash wants. So I will go bug him for a brief bit.
Is I lean in real close to Mary and I say,
That's the old man.
he's a human, right?
I think so. You should probably go with them, I think. I'll be okay on my own.
Do you like this human?
A cold chill runs up.
I look at
Maria.
He's tolerable. He's useful in a fight thus far and hasn't been abhorrent to deal with.
Yeah, but would you be upset if he vanished?
I wouldn't be upset.
Okay.
I'd be more upset about the fact that I'm about to spend money on him if he just vanished. Because I won't get it back. And I probably won't use whatever I have made for him. As Mary will then stand and go bug Dash, getting written down what shield he wants made.
Alright.
So that you can message him later and bug him about that, so that the blacksmith has his order, god damn it.
Yeah.
And grab the chest.
I hope it's a tower.
He probably will ask for it, knowing him. As you grab the chest and begin making your way, Solus, without having to roll, as you are one of the only ones that's actually arcanely inclined in this class, you do feel magic coming from this chest. If I remember correctly, you feel an elemental power source and something that feels similar to the sun emanating from it.
And whatever
wow.
the dragon's breath weapon thing feels like.
It is just an actual flamethrower.
You feel an intense heat
Not
and
that.
warmth from it. Another one, you feel just 1 minute electricity running up your arm, then an overwhelming cold, fiery heat. Then the heat dies down and your arm goes cold. You feel chills, and then once again with the electrical current trying to focus on this chest. Everyone else, if you would seeing it, if you would like to try to test something, feel free to roll and listen.
I mean, I might as well attempt, even though I'm going to fail the roll by a large degree.
24.
24.
2.
2.
You hate to see it.
Solus?
Alright, yeah, listen.
If you were rolling, you don't have to if you don't want to.
That would be a 19, sir.
Ryov, as you listen in, you're not really able to hear anything coming from the chest itself, as the conversations seem to get louder around you. Ryov, Solus and Lunette, as y'all focus in, listening to this, or looking at the chest, kind of focusing at it, you hear first a ticking, like a slow metronome going tick, 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 tick. Subtly under it, you hear the slow breathing, like a forge or a furnace being pumped, and then a chime that rings every 7 seconds. Doot 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 doot. Doop 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 doop.
I hope I got a BlackBerry. Oh boy.
I mean, you know what? I could be worse and go Nokia.
Dude, what do you mean that would just add a +1 to my AC if I wore it? What do you mean?
Yeah, but
I
also
can just-
Or you can tie it to a stick and suddenly you have a +3 hammer.
yeah, but
Dude,
it's also
exactly.
adding in something hidden in this tower. I don't recommend having it or having a Nokia here.
What do you mean? I'll just call God.
No, it ain't God.
No, hold on. Let me grab my Nokia real quick. I'm calling God.
This is not a smartphone in another world.
Hold on. I'm calling God real quick.
Bro, you're gonna get like attacked by a Spinosaurus.
Okay. Yeah, God answers, and as you find yourself, you see this. Which God you praying to, real quick? Try to call.
I'm gonna open the chat.
I was half expecting
Can I get a close-up
Matt, just to
picture
call
of like
you
of you with a
on the
double
phone.
chin? I did call him on his phone. I did. No, I called him on his phone.
Yeah, he did call me.
fucking amazing.
The Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus has been getting nerfed into the ground every year.
Fucking paleontologists hate that fucker.
But I was like, nah, you guys can't have fun with the Spino anymore. The fins didn't exist. Actually, it was fat and lazy and useless.
It actually died. It had stubby arms.
Hold on. Alright guys, so I have some interesting news.
Don't
I called God. And he replied with a DM. He said no. And then took my BlackBerry away from me.
I had to force a double chin. But okay.
Yeah.
But Maria, as you begin walking away, Solus is gonna come over and try to reach for the chest to open it.
Maria will stop him. I wouldn't do that, lad.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Why am I even fucking with you guys? I'm trying to go get my reward. What the fuck am I doing here?
Well, you heard those things from my chest.
Oh yeah,
The chest
I don't
that
know why
I'm
I'm here.
dragging.
Oh cool, I'm not here. Fuck off.
Well, we're in the... No, you're with me. I'm dragging it past you all before we leave. I'm gonna wait for you as the blacksmiths. Would you like to see inside? Just don't touch anything.
Look, I'm just saying. I look at Solus, I look at Maria, I look at Rio, I look back at Solus, and I whisper, are they messing with a probably evil chest without asking a rogue?
I mean,
don't
this is...
care. Souls replied to his brother.
This is the chest I put these things, we found these things in, and it wasn't trapped, so... Been dragging it around for 2 days now?
I blink at Maria. I shake my head in disappointment and I walk away.
If you want to check it, go ahead, lad. I won't stop
No,
you.
Lynn is disappointed in you.
Ah, a new feeling, disappointment. Right. I've disappointed a child.
An interesting feeling, pride in someone else. Unfortunately, it's overshadowed by this unyielding ring. Anyway,
Mary will open it to let Solus see inside, expecting the 2 items that she knows should be in there.
You do see, for those who look in the chest, you see what look on the left is a, now because it's rolled, a crystal. It looks to be 3 different gems kind of mashed together in like a spiral form, colored red, blue, yellow. Each one you do feel or see magic is emanating off of it. The red fire, the blue ice, and the yellow you see lightning. Next to it, you see as if it's like chiseled out of like pure white marble, similar to like I guess the face of a soccer ball, sitting. Now that it's visible, even if you aren't magically inclined, you can feel warmth and heat emanating from it. The warmth is not unbearable or uncomfortable. It feels like you're being out on a nice summer day.
Yeah, don't touch either of them. That thing, as Mary points to the marble, is some kind of the carved soccer ball or marble, is some kind of beacon apparently, and the
A
thing
new
that's
hand
connected to that,
touches the beacon.
and the things that are connected to that, as she points to the gems, are still alive.
That's weird.
I didn't know you rolled like that. Fair enough.
But why were you reaching for this, though?
Just in my blood, you know?
Yes, I was keeping the gem for something. I don't know, so now that it doesn't really have a use, I'll see if maybe it can be broken or has a use otherwise. Or trade it away and get rid of it to empower things.
Do you close the chest?
Yes,
Okay.
I go to.
As you go to close it, I need everyone that can see into the chest to make a wisdom save real quick.
A will save? Yeah.
A
Okay.
will save, thank you.
Oh, Will.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I would have to, because I would be looking into it as I close it. God damn.
Uh-oh.
Make sure the latch catches.
You will. I will say you get to or have advantage because you don't act. Or based on how you were holding it, you wouldn't get a full sight of it.
Okay.
22, sir.
Okay.
20 plus 5. Okay. It didn't work. I fucked it up then. There we go. 22.
Okay. Lune and Rio.
I didn't look into shit.
3.
Never mind. Then
Hey.
Rio.
He walked away after being disappointed in Maria.
Yeah, I left before it was even opened. Like, what do you want me to do?
No, you're my bad. Rio, you said 23.
I said 3.
3. As this chest begins to close, you hear something in your head.
A new hand touches the beacon.
That's
Touch us.
a new hand touches the beacon.
I frown fairly deeply. And like close my eyes and shake my head. Try and shake off the whatever it is.
It's Uncle Rios. He thinks you should touch the things.
You hear that as the chest is about to close.
Meanwhile, Mary's just now humming.
If
How long do you spend closing it? Because
It
like
doesn't take me long to close it. I close and latch it.
I don't know. Your muscles are very small.
If you do not make a move to grab it, the chest will shut.
Hey, if you want, hey, listen, also try to grab it if you want.
Not, he didn't even fail. Just if you want me to. If you-
Yeah, I can grab
It's like,
it.
yeah. I can grab it. if you want.
I definitely hesitate.
As you kind of hesitate for a moment, the chest closes, and right before the latch goes on, you see a very bright flash happen in the chest, but it latches just fine.
Oh, well, fuck. What? I don't want to open it here. That might be dangerous in there now. Shit.
Since you're holding it, Mary, give me a listen check, as we will cut over real quick to Lune as you wandered away.
Yeah.
Where are you heading?
Black market.
Black market. Okay.
16.
16. You
My
hear
listen
crying.
check.
Very subtle crying coming from the chest. That's about it. As y'all begin parting away and
That-
you're going about your way.
I'm heading to wait at the blacksmith for. Because actually, wait, no. There's a separate person I can go meet since it's the next day. Mary will say she's going to blacksmith, but go somewhere else.
All right. So Lune, as you go to a private dealing, setting this as your intention, your bird will guide you. As you will find yourself in a backwater shed overlooking the docks. And you will find a series of cages and dimly lidded merchandise as a couple people are perusing, and there is a small ball sitting on a chair on the opposite side of you. The ball opens what looks to be two glowing eyes, and it kind of rolls over to you. Hello! Do not mind my appearance. I touched a cursed object, and I'm stuck like this for now.
Incredible, Caleb.
Thanks. Yes, unfortunately, I happen to piss off the wrong people, so I'll be stuck like this for... what is today? Thursday. 14 more days. I hate it. Anyways, feel free to peruse around. If you have any questions, let me know. As he will roll back and jump, or bounce, technically, back onto his chair.
At least he can move. Like, at least he's not just an inanimate ball that's just stuck somewhere.
You see, like, it. I'm gonna be honest, it moves like a fushigi. It just looks like a solid ball.
Damn it.
It, like, the interior clearly has something in it, but it's not swirling. That's it. It just moves.
That sounds like a very sickening thing.
This episode is sponsored by Fushigi Everywhere.
Yes. You know what? Actually, yeah. If anyone is actually watching this episode, can you contact the company that owns Fushigi? I never had one as a kid, and I kind of want one.
All I want for this sponsorship, a Fushigi. I just want one.
We will then shout you out every episode till the end of the series.
It'll be great.
Damn.
But as you look around Lune, you find a couple of monsters, ranging from different species. A couple of beasts. One reptile could be either lizard or drake.
one that makes your brain hurt looking at it, and another one that looks to be a celestial.
Oh, I'm not here to buy a slave, but good to know.
That is not what they are for. Besides that, there's weapons and ingredients.
Ingredients, that's the one. Let's see what we got. I guess I'll look at the weapons too.
All right. Quick pause as Solus is making his way over to that location of where he was told the weapon would be, or the item. Sorry. As you walk around, based on the map you had, making your way to the north side of the docks, you will find on the beach a small box, no bigger, like about the size of like a pen case, sitting embedded into a large boulder, as if it was thrown with great force into this boulder. Any form of physical contact to try and wrench it out will require a strength check if you could. Unless you have another means you'd like to get it out.
I'll go check, but I doubt it.
You said what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, you're good. So I suppose. I guess I'll just try to take it out.
Alright, roll me strength. DC 14.
A DC 14. Well, let's see if I get. Oh, I rolled a 15, so 16 total.
Okay.
My usually weak cat boy is surprisingly not weak.
As you grab onto it and give it a little tug, it fights you at first. Plant a
I'm
foot.
giving it a little what?
Give it a little grab, a little force.
I'm doing what to this pen case, dog?
You're grabbing its
Look.
chud.
Look, I'm this episode. It has almost entirely been Solus who's getting rubbed off, who's tugging things, who things are pulsing around them. I'm just saying, man.
You know what? Sure, I will.
Listen,
Compared to all the other episodes, I'll name this one uniquely. Yeah, sure. You pull out a bottle of lube and start going to town on this fucking thing and giving it a couple strokes until it eventually releases. No, you grab it, put a foot on the boulder, and yank it out. The pen case is of a very intricate, and you can tell based on, without even an appraise, a very high value wood with a couple intricate designs of gold with traces of platinum embedded into it.
What is mahogany?
Opening it, you do find a pen.
A pen in my pen case? Unacceptable.
I know, hard to believe. Did you grab it? Or, you know what? No, I'll give you the choice. Are you going to grab it? You can feel its magic.
hold on, let me double check if I have a prey. I don't think spellcraft's gonna work. So yeah, I guess I'll just fuck it. I'll grab it.
Alright, you grab it. And
It kills you. You die. The end.
roll a D100.
Oh, that might as well be a Utah.
I need, there is a, you have to roll, and, you know, I'm going to keep this to myself.
Oh yeah, you probably should tell me. Yeah. All right. Let me.
There's something in there that
I keep putting my dice away every single time. All right.
horrible mistake.
How did I throw that so hard that okay. A 99.
Congratulations, you made it. As you grab this pen, for a brief second, you felt it. A ripple across the tower itself and seemingly time. Best way to put it, you look up and you see yourself. And beyond them, another version of you, up to 10. And you see the first, 8 just fade away from existence. You look at the only other one of you, because it was 10 in total, sorry, if I didn't say, make eye contact with each other, and then that one slowly fizzles or fades away, as in they were never there. You get the feeling, if you did not, or if you were slightly less lucky, you would not be around anymore. Any trace of your existence would have been gone. While you would still exist, no one would be able to interact or see you anymore.
Would I just had to been an entire personality shift, or would I have just actually lost my character?
No, you would have essentially, in
It's
a way,
curse of invisibility.
Kinda. It would be like your true name has been removed from the world. So as such,
That's not good.
you cease to exist. You can still function and do things, but no one would know who Solus is. Lune would go from having a sibling to being an only child.
God damn. Well, hey, I rolled a 99, so we're all good, guys. We're all good.
Yes. With this, I'm going to tell you what this does after session.
Yeah, big ups.
As we will be wrapping up session real quick, I will finish off with, you know what?
You're gonna finish off Solus, dude. You gotta lock
This
in.
is a very sexual innuendoed episode. I apologize. I forgot the loop, and I really should have wined and dined y'all before I brought you in. I'm sorry, Ria. I don't know if that was okay with you. I don't know you like that. I'm
Well, I
sorry.
don't care.
Funny, nice. All right.
At least you're buying dinner first.
Yes, but
Look, we had dinner. I rubbed down Solus.
it's
We all had some great balls.
great,
Yeah.
thick,
Solus
juicy
tugged
meatballs.
off a fucking box of 9 other versions of himself. You know, like
Look, I'm just saying, Solus gets to have sex with those people, but when I do it once, Solus says, fucking Matt says, stop it and move on. Like, this is double standard.
This is bullshit. But thank you for tuning in for today. We will see you again next week. Have a good one. This will be the end of session.